Hi guys, Darren Carnegie here of Glasgow's Needy. I said the other night that I had some explosive information that I find shocking. Most of you will know the other night, along with other comrades, we tried to get into the Labour Party gala dinner to ask them questions and basically tell them that while they're having their fancy meal, there's children in Glasgow going hungry. Well, since then I've been approached anonymously and been given some information. I've been given the Scottish Labour Party gala dinner handbook, which tells me what they had to eat. It tells me the entirety of the day of what they've done, and it tells me the auction prizes, what their auction offer. You know what, before I explain this to you, we're in Glasgow's Needy, and I'm sure other organisations across the city will see it, and even the average Joe Bloggs will be able to see it. There's children in this city going hungry, families going without food, families got their bed and night hungry, choosing between heating and eating. What will I do tonight, son, will we put the heating on, or we want some dinner? Think about that. In Glasgow 2014, will a Labour Party, supposed to be for the people, sit down to £200 meals, which includes, for the starter, free-range chicken tortellini with parmesan and Mallorcan cream. Then it's char-grilled medallions of beef fillet served with dauphinoise potatoes, Chateaunois carrots, fine beans with Madeira sauce. It then moves on to orange tart and lemon sorbet with peach sauce, and then it's freshly brewed coffee and infusion Scottish shortbread. That sounds lovely, but you know what else sounds horrible? The fact that there's children that night who went to their bed at night hungry because they've not had any dinner, sometimes for 2 and 3 days at a time. That doesn't make sense to me. But not just that, will they sit and have a £200 a head meal, or 120 as the Sun's reported it today? They're actually doing an auction prize. Well, they're auctioning off, and some of the auction prizes will sicken you. Bear in mind, there's supposed to be a party for the people, and there's children going hungry. They're sent into this fancy meal, whilst they bid for things like 1 day sailing for 4 on a luxury 40-foot yacht, lunch included. So they're sitting into this fancy meal bidding for a fancy luxury day out for 4 on a 40-foot yacht. A week in the beautiful west coast of Scotland, a week in a luxury apartment on the west coast of Scotland, situated in a beautiful village of Tarbet on the bank of Loch Fyne. You will stay in the Key House, a luxury apartment in the area full of amazing scenery, wildlife pubs and restaurants. That sounds as if this came right off of TripAdvisor. I'm sorry, but there's children in my city, in my country, in the world going hungry, while these people with their high wages and other expenses that they're claiming, sitting down to this fancy meal, dining for this. But not only this, a pop-up commemorative no thanks signed by Alistair Darling. I'm sorry, but that sounds to me like a bit of satire gimme. The referendum wasn't funny for me. The referendum was a serious issue, and it involved a lot of people's lives and livelihoods. I don't think it's funny that they're bidding for that and a bottle of no thanks whiskey signed by Alistair Darling. Is that all they've got to do their time? A day at the races. 5-a-side football matches against Jim Murphy and Anasawa. People have to bid to play 5-a-sides against him while they're eating their fancy meals, their 40-foot days in luxury 40-foot yachts. Well, outside there's a food collection going on for Glasgow's Needy. I don't think so. No, it's up to us as people not to allow this to go on. There's not one mention of this on, it says here, thanks, the Scottish Labour Party would like to thank you sincerely for supporting your annual gala dinner and warmly welcomes you to tonight's evenings. There's no mention of let's fight injustice, let's fight for social justice, let's fight against poverty. The itinerary, now bear in mind, I'm visiting families who literally have no eating days, children waking up in the morning, going to school on an empty stomach. Well, guess what? 11 AM, water, wine and champagne to arrive. So there's children in this city going without food that morning and this morning. Will they have champagne breakfasts? Don't think so. Will they have the big fancy gala ball? It's not on. It's sickening and it's appalling. It's time for change. The people are on the move. The people are going to make the change from the grassroots level up. And I sincerely believe that that is going to happen. Thank you for the support. please share and let everybody know, because it's time that they know Red Tories, same hypocrisy, and the Glasgow's needy motto, end poverty now. Thank you.